Everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about HCF, which is called as highest highest common factor. Alright, so what is highest common factor? It is also known as greatest common divisor, GCD, greatest common divisor. What does it mean? It is a mathematical strategy that is used whenever you want to divide multiple quantities into the largest possible equal non-overlapping groups. Okay, so you're dividing in such a way that there is no overlap, and you'll get the largest possible piece that can be done without any overlapping. So first example that I'm going to talk about is, let's say you have a party planning, and as a return gift you're giving back your party guests two different types of candy, right? So let's say the first type of candy A, you have 20 pieces, and then you have candy B, which is 30 pieces. That's what you ordered online, and you want to make some return gift bags, okay, and with the same number of each candy in them, with no candies left over for you at the end. Okay, so that is the criteria. So you need to come up with how many maximum number of gift bags that you can make in a way that you will not have any leftover. So this is our goodie bag. All right, so what you're going to do is you're actually going to write, this time the word itself suggests factors. So what are the factors for 20? Now 20 can be written as, how do I do this one? 20 can be written as 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 4 times 5, 5 times 4, and then anything else, 10 times 2, and 20 times 1. Now 30 on the other hand can also be written as 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, yeah, and then you can do or 5 times 6, since we are going in the order of numbers. So I will write 5 times 6, right? Then you can have 6 times 5, 10 times 3, 15 times 2, and 30 times 1. So these are all the list of factors, right? List of factors for 20 and 30. Now the name suggests find the highest common factor. So what do you notice? What is the highest common factor in both of the situations? Can you identify, boys and girls? What is it? It is 10. In both cases, this is the common factor, and it is your highest common factor. So that means that because you have two different types of candy, one 20 pieces and the other one 30 pieces, you can make a maximum of 10 goodie bags, and each containing 2 candy A and 3 candy B. All right, so there you go. That's my solution or a real life application of a highest common factor. Hope this makes sense. I'm going to make some more examples. Actually, I can continue here. Let's change to a different marker. All right. Let's say in the carpentry, right? Cutting materials. And the most cutting materials that you will come across in your high school would be for crafting, or it could be for carpentry. So when you have two different lengths of wood, I'm going to use this feet here. So let's say one of them is 12 feet and the other one is 18 feet. Now, when cutting two different lengths of wood into smaller, equal sized pieces without any waste, your highest common factor will help you find the largest possible length for both the pieces. So let's talk about 12. What are the factors? Let's list our factors. So 1 times 12, 2 times 2 times 6. Sorry guys, I'm slacking off, focusing something else. All right, so 2 times 6, 3 times 4, right? You can do 4 times 3, or you can do 6 times 2 or 12 times 1. Those are my factors. Now we are listing. What about the list for factors of 18? 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6, there's no 4, no 5, 6 times 3, 9 times 2, and 18 times 1. So these are your list of factors for 18. Now, what is the highest common factor in both of the situations? Boys and girls, can you identify which one is the highest number that is the common in both the situations? Do you see that it is 6? So this is the common factor, and this is your highest common factor. So that means if you have a wood of 12 feet long and 18 feet long, then you should cut both pieces into 6 foot long lengths so that you will not have any wastage. So that's the idea here. I can do one more example. I can come up with another story. So let's say you have a room, and what are the dimensions of the room? So let's just say we have a room and you're trying to fill it with tiles. So you don't like carpets, maybe you have carpet allergy, so you're filling it up. You're removing carpet and putting tiles, right? So let's just say you have a room where the size of the room is 12 feet by 16 feet. By the way, 1 foot is 12 inches. Okay. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. So you have 12 by 16 room, yeah? And the question is, if you want to cover with the largest possible square tile without cutting or having any leftovers, what are the dimensions that you need to choose? Very practical question for your tradesman craft work, right? So then what are we going to do here? So we are going to find, for no wastage, how do we divide these tiles? So that's the question. So you're going to find the factors of 12 which we already listed up here, so you can write it again, but I haven't listed 16, so I can quickly do that, or you can do it for yourself, and you should be able to get the answer is like the HCF of 12 and 16. If you get the answer as 4, that means you're correct. So that means what the idea is, you need to cut your tile in such a way, 1 2 3 4, it should be a square tile which is 4 feet by 4 feet, so 4 feet by 4 feet. So that's how you would cut your tile to fit in to a room with the dimensions of 12 by 16, and there would not be any wastage. So I showed you 3 examples. Check out this again and give some thought to it, and this try to understand that HCF comes into picture when you need to split, divide, cut, or arrange items into maximum or largest equal groups. All right guys, thanks again. Thanks for watching the video. Have a wonderful, blessed